Hi students. Okay, so our goal right now is to import our reference pin image and to set it so that we always see it in front of the object and so that it's transparent enough that we can actually see the object too. I want you to adjust your preferences. You're going to find that under the edit menu at the top, so click edit, and at the very bottom click on preferences. And then once you're in preferences, I want you to scroll down to about the middle and click add-ons. Over here, I want you to type in the word image. When you type the word image, you're going to see the import, export, import images as planes option. Tick that box. Okay, you need to save these preferences. If there's a button down here that says save preferences, click it. If there isn't, click these three little lines and that will give you the save preferences option. Click that, and then once you have those preferences saved, click on the X. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this pin that I've already imported because I want to show you how to do it from scratch. So now that you have updated your preferences, you can go to the add menu and you'll see this option to add images, and you can add your reference image right there. That's awesome. You can also add images as planes. Like if you wanted to add your background here, you could use it that way. And I have actually added a background over here and I've got it hidden. But what happened was I went ahead and I imported it as a plane, and you notice that you can't see it. This is the only tricky part about importing images as planes is you're like, whoa, there's nothing there. There is something there. It's a material. And remember, when you're over here in your object or solid preview mode, you can't see those materials. So you have to come over and click on materials preview. It's going to take a second and then it loads up. So you do see the texture of that plane, the image, when you are in your materials preview and also when you are in your rendered image. So this is a great fun way to put a fun bowling alley background vibe in there. So I want you guys to definitely do that. But you don't want it to be a distraction, right? So go ahead and hide it in the meantime. Another way to add images is, besides clicking the add menu up here, to remember is to hit Shift A. That's the shortcut. So I can do Shift A and do image reference. So click that. And in my D folder, I already have that opened up. I can find that pin reference image. So go in and search up. Hopefully you have saved your reference images either in your C or D drive because that's where you can find them here. And then go ahead and load that image. So we have that problem where we can't see the pin. Okay, we could slide it forward. We could go GY and slide it forward, but that's not going to help. The other thing is, look, it's at an angle. It's at an angle because of the fact that I wasn't in front or orthographic mode when I added this. I was at an angle and it added it to be at the perfect angle I was looking at it. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it. And this time I will hit the 1 number on my keypad, because that is going to put me over here on the left, you can see, in my front orthographic mode. Now, when I go Shift A and add that reference image, you'll notice that it is perpendicular to the view. That's what orthographic is, perpendicular. So let's go ahead and bring that pin to the front in a really sneaky way. All right, so what we're going to do, and I already have mine open, so I kind of cheated, but you're going to come over here to this little orange square with the brackets around the corners. That's your object properties box. And if you scroll down here at the bottom, you'll notice there is a viewport display. Just click on that viewport display and there's an in front checkbox. Tick that box, okay? Now you'll notice I can hit 1 and it's in the front. And what is Control 1 gives me the back view, right? So in front and back view, I have the bowling pin in the front. Now the issue that I'm having though is that I can't see the object in the back. You can grab these corners of the pin and you can size it, and it is locked to the proportion of the pin or the aspect ratio. It's not skewing it, so that's awesome. And let's make it a little bit transparent. So I will go to this, it's just like this little image, object data properties down here. Click on that. And you have this box that says use alpha. Click on the use alpha channel. The alpha channel is where you get your transparency. So if your alpha channel is at 100% and this setting is 1, and you can see it's full of blue, that means that it's opaque. It is not transparent at all. But if I decrease the opacity, I just click and drag that like it's a lever, or you can type the number that you want in. You'll notice that I can adjust the opacity or transparency. So I'm going to leave it, I kind of think I like mine at about 0.573. You can do yours any way you want. And that, my friends, is how you can get it so that when you're rotating around your scene, you still have that bowling pin reference material right where you can see it.